Hello, my name is Claus Levin, and how do you get results in every area of life? I'm all into the few things that you can focus on because there's a million things you can learn and focus on out there. But what are the one or two core principles that you can work at all the time that will give you the most amount of results in the shortest time possible? That's what we want to figure out. And this is one of the principles that just shines out into every area of your life and can give you results no matter what area it is, and you can't get around it because people who do get results, they work this principle and it seems like magic to everyone else around them. And the reason why it's a secret is because nobody wants to hear this. We only want to hear that we can get rich quick with zero effort, or that we can lose weight without all the pain of feeling hungry or having to work out. That's what we want to hear. That's why the keto diet is such a big thing right now, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with strategies that allows you to put in the least amount of effort and the least amount of pain to get what you want. Nothing wrong with that. And you should constantly be looking for those strategies, right? But you can't get around the fact, here's the number one secret, you can't get around the fact that you have to become very good friends with pain. Don't stop the video. Just hear me out now. Because I'm not saying that to get what you want, you have to put in the painful stuff. You have to suffer. You have to suffer to get results. I'm not saying that because I hate that idea. And it's not true. No pain, no gain. If you're good friends with pain, then it doesn't feel like pain anymore. If you got sore muscles because you've been working out, that pain in your muscles, maybe you know this, but that pain in them can feel almost good. I always feel the best if I have a slight amount of pain in some muscle groups because I feel, I can feel my body, and that pain is a reminder of I did good stuff, and it's a reminder that I'm doing the right things for myself. So I feel powerful because I can do those things. The same thing with weight loss. My metabolism gets worse as I grow older, so I constantly have to come up with new strategies, know more about my body and health and stuff, cut out all the carbs and don't eat sugar and exercise more as the years go by. And so I stumble, and I always try out new things because, I want to, if I can find a strategy that gets me there faster, I want to know about it. So I tried out the keto diet, and that was a disaster. I just gained weight and became extremely tired, probably because I did it wrong. But I had no patience of going back and trying it again and trying to avoid the keto flu, as they call it, right? Because, I know how to lose weight. How do I lose weight? Because I'm a good friend with the pain of feeling hungry. I don't want to be tired. I don't want to have, dieting like fasting or not eating anything or eating so little that I'm just, dizzy and can't work and be who I want to be. But I can stay in a constant state of being a little bit hungry all the time, which is what you need. If you can't do that, then you will struggle with weight loss all your life. You will struggle with, saying no to your own urges. The urges come from the more primitive parts of the brain and the body. And you have frontal lobes, and the frontal lobes are able to resist that and say, I hear you, little friend, but we're not going to eat now. We want something that's worth more than the satisfaction of putting in my face right now. And that's because I'm what do I mean by being a good friend without pain? Because that reminds me that I have self-control. That reminds me that I am in power, that I decide how things should be. On the most fundamental level, the closest thing, I have power over that. I am in control, right? And that's what that feeling, being able to walk around with that feeling, I have it right now. Walking around like that and just saying, yeah, I'm lucky because I get to feel that. Because I don't have to satiate that need, that craving right away. But I can't do that, Claus. I want to be able to do that, but I can't. Well, practice it. What's the secret to doing that? Practice it. Say, today I'm going to feel, I'm just, eat whatever you want, basically, right? But, you can count calories or you can, take certain foods out of your, but see if you can go without even having to lose weight or even wanting to lose weight. Even that being your project, just walk around hungry. Just walk around hungry. Just eat, half the breakfast, half the lunch, whatever. Don't eat the snacks. Say no to yourself and practice saying no to yourself. Instead of losing weight, take one step back and practice being the guy who has no problem losing weight. Instead of going on the next diet, practice being the one who's in control of your own body. Sorry, but that's the spirit, right? Instead of go, oh, I would so like that Big Mac, right? Instead of go, oh, I feel sorry for myself. Just go, yeah. Right? You got it in you. I know you have. There's a warrior inside of everyone. And you can totally tap into that. It's available to you, but you have to practice shifting your focus from going, oh, I want that to, no, I don't. I don't want that. I want this feeling. I want this feeling in my body. I don't want to be dizzy and, and not, drink water, do the things, take your vitamins and eat healthfully, right? Don't go around driving and falling asleep or fainting because you haven't eaten anything. But that slight feeling, you can practice this. So if you practice this, you can forget about all the dieting. You can forget about that. If you are able to walk around hungry and it's no problem, you can have an urge in your body without satiating it right away, then you can do it. Totally. Then all the dieting is just details. That's a very good image of what I'm all into. Instead of, all the details, the strategies and the nutrients and this diet and that diet and all of that, if you can walk around a little bit hungry, then you can lose weight anytime. That is your main. But then, are you sure you're getting in the nutrients? You're 20 pounds overweight. Who gives a hoot? It takes you 2 weeks to lose that, or 3, right? I'm sure the body can, you need to know where to put your focus. Very often things get too complicated for us, right? And then we don't see the core of what we really should be focusing on to get what we want. The same thing goes with anything else. You want to work out, you got to get up earlier in the morning. You want to have that hour for yourself in the morning? It's painful to get up early. You got to love that pain. You got to roll yourself out of the bed and say, I want to stay in bed. Oh, I have that urge. That's amazing, right? It's so strong, and I'm getting up anyway. Feel the pain and love it, because that should remind you of your power. And I'm not saying I'm just doing it. I love the pain now, Claus. Hallelujah, I believe, right? But practice in little doses, right? Practice getting up a little bit earlier, right? All the time. So you practice loving the pain. And when you feel the pain, this is the strategy. When you feel the pain, you want to always, at every moment, shift your focus from the thoughts of, oh, I don't want to get up now, to I want to get up now. Why? Because this is the core. This is not about getting up and exercising so I look better. This is the core of being a successful human being. It really is. Right? Can I push through pain, and can I love the pain? Really love it, because it reminds me of who I am and who I can become and what I can achieve in my lifetime. That's where you want to be. Right? So when you're getting up early in the morning and you are focusing on the pain as a sign of success and future success and success right here and now, then it becomes a different thing. And that's what human beings can do. Animals can't, certainly turn pain into pleasure like that, but we can. And if you can do that, you can achieve anything. Because that is the main obstacle. Underneath all the literature of all the dieting, all the books we write about the same thing over and over and over again with the different strategies, why don't people get results despite the fact that we have millions of pages and millions of hours of insights and strategies? Because of this. You gotta love the pain, and you gotta learn to love it and make that a process and work on that every single day, and I promise you all the other things will fall into place. See you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe. Always forget about that. And go download our free course. Click the links below here. And I will urge you to comment on this video if you have anything to say about this subject, about your own experiences with that. Then share it with other people who are watching this video, because chances are they're scrolling by down there. See you.